Hi, this is Brooke here with SmarterQueue, and today I'll be walking through how to find the best times to post each week. If you're not sure what days and what times you should be posting, then the good news is that you can quickly find that out inside SmarterQueue. By analyzing your own social profiles and your competitors' profiles, you can see what times have generated the best engagement and adjust your posting plan for success. To get started, navigate to Analytics and then Analyze Social Profiles. You're going to see a dashboard like this where you can then select the platform and then one of your social profiles to analyze, or you can also search for anybody else's Facebook page. I'll go ahead and search for Gary Vee, who's an influencer and social media guru. I also want to look at the last 6 months since it's important to look at the data that is most relevant. And social media changes so quickly that we really want to make sure that we're staying on top of trends. And looking at the last 6 months, let's just see what is relevant today. Once I click Analyze, SmarterQueue is going to pull all the data for us, and once it loads, we want to scroll almost to the end of the page where we're looking for a specific chart that's called Posting Times. It's past all of these bar graphs. We want to figure out what the best times to post are, so by looking at our own social profiles and those of our competitors, we can see when we or they have already tried posting, the dates and times, and how successful those times were and what we can learn from the data. This map here is displayed on the principles of a heat map, so the scale goes from green to red, where green is low engagement and red is high engagement. And then the size of the bubble also matters. The bigger the bubble means the more the account has published at that time, so a small bubble means there have been fewer publishings then. Looking at this map, the large orange bubbles on the 18th hour on Tuesday and Thursday show that Gary Vee regularly posts at these times and consistently gets high engagement. So while I'm taking notes on my research, I want to write down that these 2 times generated great engagement for my competitor. Now, what I recommend doing is going back and performing these same steps for each of your social profiles, taking notes on what times are generating the most engagement, and even looking at a few other competitors. Once you finish your research, the next thing to do is to create a posting plan that mirrors those times, so let's navigate to the posting plan now. The posting plan is a recurring weekly schedule that shows what kind of content you'll be posting and when. This is the key to automating scheduling. So what we like to do now is to go ahead and set up a posting plan that mirrors the top engagement times that we just researched inside of Analyze a Social Profile. And we can use this widget here on the left-hand side to select a category for the time slot. You can also pick which profiles that you'd like to create the time slot for. So based on your research, you might have noticed that were different times that were hot for your Facebook pages versus your Instagram profile. This is where you can narrow that down and decide when you'd like to post for each profile. I can then drag and drop this time slot onto one of those times. According to my notes, Tuesday at 18 was a good time, so I can go ahead and drag that time slot onto the 18 slot for Tuesdays. This means that now, whenever we create content for Facebook for the Conversation Starters category, SmarterQueue will auto-schedule that content for us without us having to do anything. The content will automatically be put for Tuesdays at 18 every week. We can go ahead and create different time slots for each of our different categories based on the other times that we found during our research. Another time we had discovered was Thursday at 18, so I can go ahead and adjust the social profile and drag and drop the time slot onto 18 on Thursday. Now we've got another time slot set up for high engagement because that's what we researched would get high engagement. We can go ahead and complete this for all of our different categories and all of our different timings based on those times that we had researched. The more you research and the more accounts that you check out with the Analyze Social Profile tool will help you create a better, more informed posting plan. Once you've set that up, then you're set up for success to post weekly at the best times.